Hey, what is up, people? This is Zane, and today we're playing some more Rising Angels Reborn, man. And sorry about the background music, but you have to admit it is pretty beast if you guys can hear it. And we're going to start off. We're going to come back to here. Okay, and 3, 2, 1. The clang of metal instead of the mush of dirt is welcoming. Never again will I have to check my hair for spiders after a radar area check. Everything is so clean, so shiny. I did it. I really am back to the real Space Force again. I'm free to save the universe once more! Happy. Does it show? A little bit. I can't help it. I'm excited. So, my first real post, my first real mission. I'm finally off that mudhole. What is our first mission? I haven't checked. My orders were to just to report here and then receive my follow-on orders over the schedule secured network. Sorry guys. It sounds like they're trying to make it difficult for your first briefing. You're telling me. I have faith in you. Show them how you give a proper intelligent briefing. Thanks, Soul. I know I can't see the orders, but let me know if there is anything I can do to help. I'm glad he reminded me before I asked for his help. Saito orders are restricted to Saito eyes only. My first briefing can only be written by me. That is the unfortunate truth of my profession. No matter how much I wish I could depend on Soul, on my crew, I am not a part of it. I am just an attached member. The thought is sobering. The bleeding the joy out of my mood is it's lonely at the top. Okay. Does my lab have a secure line? I'd rather not have to deal with couriers. Only the finest for you. It doesn't seem like the ship has a lot of the finer things. It doesn't, but you learn to make deal with the things you are given. I'm sure you'll find ways to adapt quickly. Of course. This ship is a stepping stone. I must keep telling myself that. We stop in front of a door in the aft section of the ship. Soul doesn't seem pleased to be here, so I assume we have found the Ox Lab. Soul knocks against the door 3 times without a single response. Finally, he resorts to loud thanks before we get a response. Whoever it is, you know the hours. Doc is not in. Oh, Stan. Okay, whoever it is, you know the hours. Doc is not in. The ship doctor is available at all hours of the day. Now, according to your beloved regulations, come back tomorrow, but make sure you book an appointment first. I'm sorry, Natalie, but I'm going to have to resort to some more desperate measures. Why are you apologizing? What are you planning? I wouldn't bother you, Colonel, but our new Saito just arrived and she really needs to turn in her medical records to you. She was very insistent to meet with you right now. She? Well, give me a moment. I might be able to break regulations just this once. Just this once, my butt. From behind the side door, I can hear a mild commotion as whoever this colonel is prepares for our visit. You're pretty disrespectful to a superior officer. That thing is not my superior in any way. Whoa, who? This guy? Dang. Look at those wings and those horns. Those pointy ears. And that nice purple hair. The door slides open and a dashing Afrik with sharp eyes and dull purple hair that falls on his shoulders steps out. He looks me over with a kind, warm smile, nothing like the predator I was expecting from Soul's description. He looks like a demon of yore, but his demeanor doesn't feel satanic. Still, there's something odd radiating from him. Power and confidence, yes, but something feels off. Deep in my gut, a small sliver of ice is forming. Weird. My, our humble ship has been blessed with a radiant beauty. My name is Stan Nelson, ship doctor. Natalie Pusil, it is a pleasure to meet you. Oh, my dear, the pleasure is all mine. I was told that I need to drop off my medical records because of some privacy act. That's correct, smart and beautiful. We are truly blessed this day. Why don't you come in? I also double as a resident counselor and would love the chance to get to know you. I don't think so. If she needs to confide in someone, she has friends. An understanding perspective is often needed to truly cope. In the depths of space, my skills will guide any potential lost souls to salvation. Into your bed is more like it. My actions are bound by my Hippocratic oath. What about yours? What do you mean? I am a doctor and have an oath to never get involved with my patients. They can feel safe with me. Do not have such restraints. Other than being a trusted friend who wants to protect her from a pervert. You mad me, Major? Malign, I think. You both know I'm standing right here and understand this conversation, right? Gnarly. I think I can handle myself. There's my medical records, Doctor. I look forward to working with you on the strictly professional basis you mentioned. Precisely, my lovely Major, precisely. If you ever need any help or someone to talk to without repercussion, I'm always here. Thank you. Well, that was awkward. Natalie, wait. I'm not slowing down. I know soul means well, but isn't like I need some guardian angel to protect me from all the bad non-humans. That icy feeling in my gut warned me to be careful around Stan. Even though he is handsome and charming, I'm not a thing that they can use in their pursuits. I am the Saito in charge of this mission, and everyone, including Soul, will respect that. I'm sorry, my anger slowly fades out as I slow my pace. Even if I had some idea where I was going on the ship, I think Soul got the point. You what? You can take care of yourself. I know, I just don't want to risk losing another friend to a corrupt beast. Learning some of that teamwork stuff the Vice Commander was talking about? Perhaps. Then trust me, it wasn't like I was going to go inside alone for a special examination in the nude. He made that offer to Zuri. And why is he not being brought up on charges for misconduct? Because she is too dense to realize that his medical reasoning was flawed and perverse. But I know you are not. I'm sorry, I should have trusted you not to fall for his traps. To make up for it, why don't I take you to dinner? You mean the synthetic stuff out of the machines? Once again, you proved that you can see through a ruse. Well, that suffices for tonight. I promise a better meal down the space line. I'm going to hold you to that, Soul. Pretty interesting so far. I really like this. Soul leads me to the ship's lounge and cafeteria. I'm not expecting much from it. Sent food is sent food. But anything to soothe my gurgling belly is welcomed. Welcome to the ship's lounge. It's all ranks since. Watch out! In front of me, all I can see is a black boot. What? In front of me, all I can see is a black boot whiz past the front of my face. It passes so close and so fast that I can feel the wind rushing across my hair. With a mighty tug, Soul grabs the back of my uniform and yanks me back. He pulls so hard that I stumble and almost slam against the wall of the hallway. A mere millisecond later, a large green tail slices through the air where my head used to be. Before I can react and determine what just about took my head off from my shoulders, Soul storms forward. Whoa. Holy crap, that's a big tail. Let's see, another... What's this guy? Another... Arcane or something? There's so many weird people here. Damn it, Zuri! That's Zuri? Okay. Damn it, Zuri, how many times have Commander Rasuna and I ordered you not to practice your fighting garbage in the lounge? Wow, Soul. You got pretty good reflexes. I've had to develop them because of you. Answer the question. I don't know, a couple? 27 times! Don't you have anything better to do than to remember random numbers like that? I wouldn't have to if you stopped trying to kill people. Oh hey, who is she? The superior officer you about murdered for committing the horrible crime of just entering the room. Huh? Anyway, I'm sorry, I'm Zuri. Who are you? Now that she? Oh. I'm sorry, but that does not look like a she. Now that she's settling down, I can get a better look at that woman with such amazing speed. She's, oh, what were they called again? That's exactly what I was saying. Do you have any remembrance of the academy? What is the power procedure for introducing yourself to someone who outranks you? Come on, she's not in my chain of command. We don't have to be quite so uptight, right? Long ears and green hair would tell me that she is an elf, but elves don't have wings. Possibly she could be an Afric like Sam, but Africs don't have shiny, scaly tails. Wrong. I don't care if we are crew dogs or not. We maintain a chain of command and respect during all phases of operations. But I'm off duty right now. What does that have to do with anything, Lieutenant? I think I remember reading about them in a news bit. If I recall the story correctly, they come from some sandy planet in the far northern reaches of the Rulian Republic. We're just normal people off duty. We're all the same. Regulations don't go away just because you aren't on duty. Besides, Lieutenant, when we launch from port, we are technically always on duty. I don't mean to interrupt, but what are you? Huh? Annoying and disrespectful. She meant me. I'm sorry, that came out wrong. I never met anyone of your species before, and I can't remember what you are called. I'm sorry about that, guys. Oh, they're called Dreamins. They originate from the planet Onathon. I'm just gonna take a quick second, guys. Sorry about that. Yeah, what's up? Okay, bye. I'm really sorry about that, guys. Onathon? It's Northern Europe, right? Ratlin, our dear lieutenant, and her ilk are loyal to the Empire. She's right, my home is located just north of the capital world. I even once got to visit the city of Emerald Winds there. An exasperated sigh from Soul tells me that I didn't conceal my interest very well. Still, you don't meet too many people who have heard the melodies of the Emerald Winds. How did you gain entry? Only the lute players themselves are permitted into their own entry into their halls. My clan elder nominated me as a lute player 1 year. Every year the clan sends someone there to resonate with the Emerald Crystal and perform the Ballad of the Distant Dreams. You perform the Ballad of the Distant Dreams? Great, we're not getting rid of her now, are we? Soul must never have heard the heart-touching Ballad of the Distant Dreams. Even though I never heard it in person, the soft melody plays in the happiest places of my memories. It's a soft song of hope and loss, of what once was and what shall be. No matter what Soul thinks of the player, if he could hear the song, he could be swayed by it, too. That's it? Wow, you really do know it. Of course I do, it's so beautiful. I love it, but I kinda suck as a lute player and I can't beat my wings to the right rhythm for the ballad. Oh, big surprise. But a warrior has to be both a master of the sword and of culture, so I practice it anyway. The elders stressed that a lot to me during my training. But a real warrior doesn't bother with such weaknesses. Did they also stress not respecting your elders? Not really. Big surprise. Are you saying I should be calling you Grandpa? I would eat my heart out with nothing more than a toothache than claim any family relationship with you. Speaking of food, why don't we get some and get to know each other a little better? That would be awesome! Alphonse, Kylie, and I were just about to sit down and have dinner. On second thought, I'm not that hungry. Come on, Grandpa. How am I supposed to find my way to my quarters afterward without a guide? She's with Moonfollow. Take her there afterwards, Zuri. Hey, Soul, don't go, please. I want to hang out and catch up, but I also want to get to understand everyone better. I solemnly swear that I won't accidentally knock you again, Major Hackett. Fine, try to keep it reined in, all of you. I don't want to have to clean up the lounge again because someone managed to prove that you can stick spaghetti to the ceiling. I still think you did something to your noodles. It's a cooking technique, lizard brain. When the noodle gets close to being ready, and the starch gets sticky, you are able to test it by seeing if it will stick to the wall. And if it doesn't, it isn't ready? Precisely. That makes sense. Why couldn't you have just said that instead of insulting me, Soul? It's Major Hackett, and I was just stating obvious facts. You are a lizard. You have a brain, do you not? I'm not some desert lizard. I'm going to report you to Commander again. But by the time you all stop fighting, the food is going to get cold again. The goop is even nastier when it is cold. If I say I forgive you, could we just drop it? Sorry, you nearly knocked down Ellie and insulted me, but I'll let it slide this one time. Just hurry up and eat. You are a gentleman and a scholar. Come, there's plenty to go around. Inside the small room is a void table with a few gray and black chairs surrounding it. Actual chairs with proper covering, mind you, not the ripped fighter ejector seats I had to scrounge up. To the side, I can see the synthesizer for making the usual mush, as well as a few other devices. An oven, a refrigeration machine, and some limited space for food preparation. Sorry guys. I'm glad someone added those machines because the force is so diverse and every species has their own taste and nutritional requirements. The synthesizer needs to be able to adapt to everyone, which means it produces some rather bland and unoriginal food, if you can call it that. Still, when I haven't had anything to eat all day, I'll take whatever I can get. Zuri motions to a seat next to her with a mirthful pat on my back. I take it, eager to discover the inner workings of someone who has been such a marvelous place. Oh wow, it's everybody. Spaghetti with Alfredo sauce. Were you expecting me to visit? Okay. Expecting? No, I was just hoping your favorite would convince you to stay. Well, it seems that at least one thing is going right. Alphonse has a jovial smile on his face, and Kylie seems to be losing the edge she had when Soul showed up. I know Soul is wrong about this. If the rest of the crew aren't as interesting as these people, I think this may be an acceptable post. The standard issue blue plate sits in front of me for nary a second before I pounce, though there may be no wild creatures that may try to steal it from me anymore. Habits don't die easily. Natalie, can I ask you a personal question? It's major, forget. I'm tired of arguing with you all. Woo, thanks. And she is thanking Soul for finally giving up on me. I dare not ask. Why did you join the force? The age-old question of all deep space adventures. Well, I was hoping for something like if I had a romantic relationship with Soul or something. That one is embarrassing. Why don't you tell her yours, Zuri? It might make her a little more at ease. Oh, quid pro quo. I joined right out of the mandatory schooling. When counseling time came to discuss job options, he didn't get a single word out before I told him I wanted to join the force. Why is that? Because if I don't defend my home, who will? My homeland has given me so much to be thankful for. This is the least that I could do to repay them. I had so many offers to join professional racquetball, but I turned them all down. I even had an offer to join Onathan's Olympic track team. I still believe that one. It might not look like it, but I'm one of the fastest runners you'll ever see. Good. I always like my security officers being able to run away really fast. or to those who need my protection. Alphonse could not have been more wrong. Zuri's reason is so honorable and prideful that it makes mine look so ugly. I joined because I always wanted to work on fighters. They were always so fast and so cool when I saw them zipping through the air at Duster Station. Okay guys, I think I'm going to end this video here. If you like this video, please slap that like button in the damn face. And subscribe for more videos and Instagram and shit. And leave your opinions and comments in the comment section below. And yeah, I'll see you in the next video. So yeah, peace.